Honorable Mukumbi. Just take note for him. Honorable Mukumbi will look at irregular payment of housing allowances, rural hardship allowances, double class responsibility allowances, and fuel allowances. That's Honorable Mukumbi. Irregular payment of housing and rural hardship allowances and double class. That's Honorable Mukumbi. Irregular upgrading of salary teachers. That's also Honorable Mukumbi. Honorable Mkosa, you look at recruitment of officers without vacant positions and irregular recruitments. That's Honorable Mkosa. Honorable Melesiana Piri, you look at employee teachers not on payroll and delayed termination of officers on payroll. That's Honorable Piri. Honorable Mumba, you can look at delay to conclude disciplinary cases, salaries paid to deserters, and irregular payment of salaries to seconded officers. That's Honorable Mumba. Then Honorable Mfarari will look at irregular payment of salaries to Member of Parliament. Irregularities in management of bounce checks. That's Honorable Mfarari. And also failure to provide information on retained salaries. So we'll end there for now, then come and continue on the other last 6 questions. So as guided for budget and expenditure, you can anyone can ask, then we can proceed as guided, then I'll be chipping in as we proceed. Anything on funding? There's a hand. Honorable Daka, you can proceed.
Thank you, Chairperson. Controlling officer, does your minister with various teachers? If yes, why didn't you factor in graduating students when coming up with a budget? That's number one. The second one, why do you have unspecified positions on the payroll when you have the establishment register to guide you? I submit, Chairperson.
Thank you. Honorable Lomai.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Chairman, I'm on A. I want the PS to clarify before this committee. She says there was an agreement which was to automatically upgrade science teachers who acquired higher qualifications, and this made the department to overshoot in terms of the budget. And I wanted to understand, Chair, that when you are preparing a budget, of course you have a background and you submit a budget for approval. So I want to understand at what time was this automatic upgrade came in such that you are able to have this variance. Chair, instead of 43 million, is it 43 billion 507? The ministry spent 46 billion 926. So I wanted the PS to help this committee understand why the agreement was not done immediately they were presenting this budget.
Thank you. PS, you can proceed and answer those 3 questions. Thank you.
I think graduating students, teachers, yeah. The question was why Why haven't graduating teachers taken into account? Eh? Is that what it is? There was a question on graduating teachers.
Maybe Honorable Daka can rephrase. PS, you can switch off the mic.
Yeah, I asked the controlling officer, why does the minister have, why does your ministry have a training plan of various teachers, if you have it or not? If yes, you have to say whether you have it or not. And why didn't you have a factor, why didn't you factor in graduating students when coming up with your budget? That's a question I asked you.
Thank you. Maybe you've got it, PS, now. You can proceed. Honorable Daka, you can switch off the mic.
Yes, we have a training plan, but I think what I'll require is the director of HR just to elaborate on it. We do have a training plan on those teachers. It's just next to me there.
Normally we have a 3-year rolling training plan, but implementation is dependent on the availability of it. So we only send those teachers depending on how much has been made available. But the training plan, we have it every year.
In fact, for the new ones, like the ones we newly recruited, those ones, what we immediately did is that we actually did offer a one-off just before they were engaged to make sure that at least they all move in at one go in one place and they get the expectations of the ministry.
Yes, the next question. Then also Honorable Lumai's question. You can proceed.
Chair, on the automatic upgrade, I'll ask Director Mtengo, Assistant Director Mtengo to answer this because that's his area. If you can allow me.
Thank you, the Assistant Director.
Yeah, thank you, Chair. Chair, allow me to give a background as to what happened regarding this issue before we come to look at the issue at hand. You may wish to note that before 2013, there was a qualification audit that was done within the Ministry of Education to ascertain the number of teachers that had upgraded. This was done from way back up to 2013. And after the exercise was done, the ministry identified all the teachers that had upgraded from, for example, certificate orders to diploma orders and diploma orders to degree orders respectively. And after that was done, government sitting with sector unions had a collective agreement that was arrived at in 2015. If I may refer to this circular, this is Public Management Division Circular number B of 2015, where it was agreed that all the people that were identified, that teachers that had upgraded their qualifications up to 2013, be automatically migrated. Or done in retrospect. Remember, this was done in 2015, but then the people that were supposed to be automatically be migrated